content over everything.
All right, brother. Okay. Well, there you go. Jack Raven, get over there, please.
So what was I missing?
I don't know what was happening here.
Oh, you and the brother. Why did you
I was a brother come up to me, and we were talking and so on, and obviously I was pointing out that the Sunni savage monkey beast religion is something which is like an AIDS virus. Yeah, I call it the AIDS virus, i.e. the what do you call it? What does it mean again? Intelligence deficiency with two eyes, right? Or intellectual deficiency syndrome. Because you notice, when it comes, you could have somebody that's so intelligent in their everyday life, but when it comes to talking about the Sunni savage monkey beast religion, their intelligence goes down. They've got no logic, reason, and rationality. You understand?
I don't know.
No, I'm telling you, do you understand what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying.
Right, that's good. Whether you agree or not. I'm saying I've done the research. Do you agree? Right, you haven't done the research.
I haven't. No,
thank you very much. That's fine. What I'm saying to you is, I was having a conversation with a brother over there. Every time he mentioned something, I corrected it, refuted it, etc. And not only that, they would repeat what I said wrong and then create a straw man and answer to something I didn't say. Right. So this coon, monkey, savage, whatever he is, bloody slave catcher, stood behind me and said, "You're a kafir anyway, your blood is halal," and all of this stuff. So I'm thinking, I normally try not to react to these idiots.
Yo. Oh, steady on.
Lucky I was here.
Well done, bro.
Well done, bro.
That's gonna fry your hair. Yes. Come on now. You see, I was a bit of the shaitan regime. Yeah, man. Even the jinn in the light, blood.
So what's the solution?
Yeah, blood. I'm sorry.
So what's the solution?
I'm saying the solution is very simple. Because you cannot reason with the Sunni savage monkey beast on an intellectual level. You have to just go to the thing, put the points that Isa the Great is giving you to put to them. And watch the Sunni savage monkey make a choice. Either you step away from this garbage after it's proven, because Allah said you have to follow the proof. To say, I am on clear proof from my Lord while you deny him.
Yeah.
Allah says, with the mushrik, they say, we follow what we found our forefathers on. 99% of Sunnis, they'll come up to me and start debating with me, and they don't know about the hadith. They say, it's not there, you're lying, you're kafir, Shia. And I pull out my photos.
Why don't you have a context that you want to debate someone else?
It's had all the time. The point I'm making is, they will still come after seeing the debate and debate me and admit they don't have the knowledge of the subject. What kind of idiot is going to stand there debating with somebody who studied the subject, has the evidence with him, and admit he don't know but still debate? A Sunni monkey savage beast. That's what the hell does that. No, you don't need to repeat me, bro. I've said it because I've experienced. Bro, I converted over 20 years ago to Sunni monkey beast. I know what it's like to be a dumb monkey beast, have that infection in my head. Do you understand? For instance, you'll be debating and somebody make a logical point, and you'll be arguing knowing, you know what, that don't make sense. But you still be arguing the point. So I know in a lot of these Sunnis' minds are sincere, they're like, boy, that don't make sense.
So I didn't come across a Sunni who hasn't been that way.
Bro, there's a few, there's quite a few, I'll be honest.
So what makes him different from the rest of them?
I would say there's characteristics where they have this arrogance and pride. That can be racism, for instance. If I was one of their people saying the same thing, I'd be more warm to it. So I teach that this monkey religion, Sunni savage beastism, has 5 pillars. Supremacism, fanaticism. Bro, you know what?
Well, I don't know. This is your thing.
No. Listen to this.
I'm more concerned how you conduct yourself with Mahmoud.
Brother, the man said my blood's halal. Listen, the 5 pillars of the Sunni savage monkey beast religion are supremacism.
I say monkey beast though.
I'm explaining that in a minute.
Relax, man.
I'm relaxed. Imperialism, fascism, racism, and sadism. Okay?
So you're pushing forward.
Huh?
Anyone disagree with this?
No, forget that. They can't debate. Okay. What I'm saying to you is,
why does no Sunni debate?
no, they do debate. Listen, what I'm saying. They can't debate what I just said. What I'm saying is, I've had many debates. Yeah. What my point is, imagine somebody coming to you and say you must be open-minded about your religion or your system of life, whatever it is, atheism, Christianity, Judaism. But they haven't done the same. They're born into it, and they're right. Why? Because I'm born into it. Because mummy and daddy in my tribe. Do you understand? I was born into a Christian family, and I studied that. I'm going to tell you. I'm going to talk. So I learned that Jesus died for my sins and all of this stuff. Then I started to read the Bible.
By yourself. For your own knowledge, for your own seeking. Go on.
Go on.
It's not alright. It's not alright. It's not alright. It's not right.
You know what? You know, you were trying. You seem like you were dictating how I should talk.
I'm not, but go on.
Okay. All right. So basically, a normal journey, yeah, where I'm looking for the truth.
The truth?
The truth, whatever it would be. If it turned out to be atheism, I would take it. Right. So then I gradually found that what they say about the Messiah Christ is not what's actually in the Bible. So I learned the pattern.
Okay.
That number one, what you're born into does not make it right, just because you're born into it. True. That's the first thing.
Okay.
The second thing is, always make sure that what they say about people is actually conforming to what they say. So when they say Jesus is God and this and that, did he say that? No, he didn't. Just like when you lot say about the Sahaba, Abu Bakr, Umar, Uthman, that they're rightly guided, they never said that. That Sahaba are the best and so on and so forth, they never said that. And your misinterpretation of the Quranic verses that they're the best generations, Allah is definitely not saying that, nor is the Prophet in this hadith. So my point is, Sunniism does exactly the same as Christianity. You lot make all these claims against the Sahaba. I'm here to even defend Sahaba from the Sunni savage monkey beast. Because you lie on Allah, you lie on the Rasul, you lie on the Quran, you lie on Ahl al-Bayt, and you lie on Sahaba too. The Sunni savages is a lying creature made up by the devil himself.
What do we lie on this? What do we lie on?
Sahaba, I just said, bro.
Say two lies that we lie on. Go on.
Okay. You all say that Abu Bakr is a rightly guided caliph, correct?
After the Rasul, of course, go on. What do we lie about after this?
I'm telling you, I said you say. So the lie is that Abu Bakr is a Islamically legitimate caliph and a rightly guided caliph. According to Umar bin Khattab, Abu Bakr was given the bay'ah by Umar bin Khattab in an argument, in a secret debate in Saqifa.
The only thing that Rasul said to him was, lead the prayer. I never said to him anything else.
Shall I say it for you again?
Okay, go on.
The process by which Abu Bakr became the caliph in Saqifa, right, was nothing to do with Islam. They didn't quote no Quran, they didn't quote no hadith. The Sunnis over there will tell you straight, according to them, there is nothing in Quran and Sunnah of how to choose a caliph. This is kufr. If you ever make the statement that Allah has left anything out the deen that we need, you become a kafir. To ever make the mention that Allah has left something out the deen. You know why? Allah's made it clear in the Quran, He hasn't left anything out. Allah tells it in the Quran. There's an explanation of all things in detail, guidance and our mercy. So therefore, all the Sunnis that believe in this stuff that Abu Bakr and Umar and Uthman did not believe, you all have gone astray. I can't call you all kafirs, because half of you are ignorant and so on, and I don't know your level of intelligence. You know what I mean? Not you personally, but I'm just saying. But my point is that when I'm speaking, how can somebody who hasn't studied come and tell me I'm wrong when you haven't studied it? You see my point? I'm saying the first thing is the methodology of a Sunni. How is it so many Sunnis, not saying you, would come to me and tell me I'm wrong without studying? But anyway.
Well, like I said, you're talking directly to the Sunni community, right? I can't speak for them.
Right, but do they affect you?
No. Well, what I would say...
Oh, it doesn't affect you?
Well, you're talking about...
Hear what I'm saying? The Sunni community, or Sunni savage monkey beasts, are around us collectively, correct? Do you agree there's been various times where there could have been big fights because of the Sunni savage monkey beast behavior?
I won't put that down to Sunnis, and I'll put it down to the individuals myself.
So all the individuals just coincidentally happen to be Sunni, and it's nothing to do with Sunnism?
The Sunnis make up the extreme majority of people here.
It's a simple question. Because guaranteed, you've not seen a bunch of Shias come down here. When they're down here, there's no fights.
There's very few Shias, right?
But when there has been a lot of Shias down here, collectively...
I haven't seen that.
No, you know what it is? The amount of people that keep saying, if I was to be Muslim, it would be a Shia. Because just the nature of the Sunni savage monkey, this creature is a demon. The majority of good Sunnis, they don't know hardly anything about it. The best, when they've got the best manners, they hardly know anything. I was talking to this brother that converted recently, right? And one of the things about them is they don't tell you the full story at the beginning. This is all grooming. When I became a Sunni savage monkey myself, back in the day, they told me, you have to take your understanding of the Quran and Sunnah from the Salaf as-Salih. You know what that means? The pious predecessors. Which begins with the generation of the Prophet, then the one after him and the one after him. They didn't tell me that they fought wars and killed each other. They didn't tell me that. Because if you did, I would have said, how are they the best generations then? Why would you follow their generation and chop each other to pieces? What kind of example is that?
So my interest is like, when people are shouting things out, they get actual structural debate so you can bring forth these arguments. Because all we're seeing is and people shout at other names. No one really learns from it.
Brother, no.
You don't really learn from name calling, right? So I'm saying
There's a thing called a label. Like, for instance, you would call them Muslims, correct? Sunnis or whatever. Right, that's what I'm saying. Because you don't know what you're talking about. If you studied,
then there will be non-Muslims.
no, Sunni, savage, monkey, beast. It's bloody straightforward.
If I didn't study that, would be the
I'm saying you might not come up with something as intelligent as Sunni, savage, monkey, beast, like Isa the Great intellectual, like Shia has said. However, what my point is, the best term in context. Who's laughing? Who's laughing?
That's the best term.
Isa the Great intellectual black Shia, don't forget that. What it is, I'm trying to make sure there's an association of greatness with Isa, which relates to Islam, because Islam looks bad in the world.
You're trying to reform Islam.
Let me finish what I'm saying. The word great in this sentence, yeah, relates to Isa. When you hear the word Isa, you think of Islam, yeah, the Muslim Jesus, so to speak. I'm saying the Muslim Jesus, so to speak, yeah? Because I'm saying the Arabic word Isa relates to what? The Quran, rather than Jesus, Christianity, yeah? So someone might think of Isa and they think of, right. So what I'm saying is, Isa, the great. Yes, so that's the first thing. Islam is a great thing. The original Islam. Yes? Black, I'm saying black is great too. And black and intellectual. Most people will never think of blacks being great and intellectual. No, you're great at dunking basketball. You're great at running fast. You're great at everything that's a damn monkey or an animal could do. But intellectual, nah, they don't want to hear that. I want to change it,
Sorry,
but
can I just say that shit? Because a lot of the doctors, the most intellectual people in the world are all black.
and how many? When you say that shit, I'm saying to you, that's not.
No, when I say that shit, you're talking about monkeys and crap like that. You're talking about being indifferent to me and being.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying that. I'll explain and you respond.
I'm just saying.
Hold on, no. Let me say.
About running and stuff like that, shaking black people.
I'm saying in the media, for instance, a lot of people, if they thought of a scientist, they wouldn't think of a black person, would they?
Why?
Einstein. Because they're not taught that through the media. Do you understand? What do you mean that's rubbish? Intellectual.
If a man comes forward or a woman comes forward of any colour, any denomination of intellectual, they will be recognised for that.
I agree with you. I'm talking about the media. Right, the masses of people. Yes.
So you think that the social media is there as an anti-black campaign?
Oh my head. Before social media, like we were taught in school and so on. Yes. Do you know?
Sweetie, why are you wearing a mask? Why can't you talk about
protection.
Okay, I'm wearing this. I'm wearing this. The reason Isa the Great intellectual black Shia is wearing this is because I don't want to get caught up in the social media hype. I have something to say, and therefore they can hear what I'm saying. Right? Because I've seen people, for me, I want to be sincere to the message.
Don't you want to be brave and proud that you're black, so take your mask off?
You can't see I'm black. Yeah, exactly. You're not
take it off.
This is why I'm waving this thing. It's damn stupid.
I can't see your
So you
lips.
need to see if I've got big lips or not to know if I'm black. What do you got to say with this woman?
Do you know what? You can ridicule me all you like.
Because you're
and
talking
it
garbage.
It doesn't offend me. You're
Listen,
the one with the
am I
chip
black?
on your shoulder.
Where's the chips? Give me the chips.
Yeah, you have got a
Get
chip.
some ketchup and dip the chips in and eat them. What kind of foolishness is chips? How do you not got? Listen, everything I've said to you.
Hold on a minute, you listen
No,
to me, right?
don't dictate. You come at first, you got it wrong.
I don't get insulted by anything you say. There is
So
no
what?
difference between our colour. What
Yeah,
makes
and?
us different is that one is more intellectual than the other.
Agreed.
I respect
other
you
things.
for who
Okay.
you are,
Okay.
not identifying you with what you wear, the
But
colour
that's
of your
you.
skin.
But that's you.
Yeah, and there
So
are
you
loads
might be a
of
lovely
us out-
person.
There are
I
loads
agree
of
with
us
you.
out there like that.
I agree.
And you're right, media portrays people in
No,
a
I'm not.
particular
All right,
way.
all right.
But
You've misunderstood
I'm
me.
speaking on behalf of
You've
all
misunderstood.
white people.
No, hold on.
But-
No,
let
let
me
me say
jump-
something.
right.
Let me say something. One of the things I am promoting too, especially for white British people, is that for me the best. I don't want to sound too racist or whatever, but white people in the world that I found is the British white people who have fought ever since I was little. I remember one time there was a black man that had a white wife. She took me to the pub. I must have been about 7, and had my little afro, the Jericho afro, and somebody must have made a racist joke like Bollywood. I don't know what he said. This white guy grabbed him and boxed him in his face and flew him out the door. And I'm saying I've always seen white people beat up white racists. And what my point is that British white people, from my example, have demonstrated that when they want something they want to get rid of it, they fight against it. Not like the Sunni savage monkey that talks, terrorism's wrong, but they'll march down the goddamn street for something else. Didn't you notice how them dumb idiots will be how them people be singing "No Woman, No Cry"? Why the hell wouldn't you woman cry when you're kicking her backside up and down the stairs and chopping her head off in the goddamn street? You can't let her drive. No, I'm just making a point. They're saying no woman, no cry. Why wouldn't she cry? Look how you're treating their women. Do you understand my point? Right, so you must have misunderstood me.
My point is that we're equal. It doesn't make a difference whether you're a man or
what I'm saying is,
or you're not. We begin as babies.
I totally agree with you.
We're born.
Do you agree we're treated
die.
differently though?
There is nothing different.
Do you agree in
between
society
us.
we can be treated differently though, based upon
But you
media?
can control that. It's up to you.
No, but listen, when you've got a system, for instance, if let's say, I've experienced this many times myself and seen it. For instance, we was at an airport one time and this white guy must have barged me. He must have been Russian or whatever. I was like, yo, he might have been Russian, angry, missed his airplane, whatever it was. And I was like, yo, you should apologize. Like, fuck, F you, whatever. Because who are you talking to? And we was up in each other's face and the police came over. Immediately started speaking to the white guy. I was like, yo, this guy barged me. Be quiet. Do you understand? So I'm saying, this happens to black people all the time. And I'm saying because that's the authority in the country. Now, justifiably, I should have nicked that police down and then kick his brethren in the face. But, however, I wouldn't have caught my damn plane to the Caribbean, obviously. So, actually, cut that bit out.
I ain't getting cut, you know, fam. Bruv! No editing, fam.
Any police officers, I love the good police officers. Burn any devil police officers. No, the good ones, I know it's hard for you, because there's more evil ones. Yeah, alhamdulillah.
Can I just say
You see, this is why I got this. You know what, I was a bit of a shaitan on you on my mouth.
It's great because you have Speaker's Corner.
I agree with you.
Just let me sort now. Great Britain is great because you have Speaker's Corner. Great Britain is great because we can all stand here, we can all debate different subjects, and we can all get along. And there's no fighting, and there's no aggression.
Oh, there's fighting from the Sunni savages.
Other than we raising our voices. So when you say that the white man went past and that white man immediately spoke to the police and you didn't know
No, the police went to
let
him.
me just say, in this country, which is great, it's changed so much because now we are looking after blacks, we are looking after Muslims, we are looking after other denominations, and our police are. And now, for example, if we had an argument and I said to you, I don't like you because you're black, I would get arrested straight away. If you said to me, I don't like you because you're white, the police would ignore it. So,
Have you experienced this?
Hold on, wait.
yes, I have. Yes, I
Can you tell us
have.
the story?
Yeah.
Hold on, no, hold on. Please, what my point is, I'm agreeing with you, right? My whole point here is that the problem, black people and white people were together fighting against racism, right, in the country. Then the Sunni savage monkey made it worse for everybody. The Sunnis, remember the Sunnis, yeah? They're not true Muslims.
You guys seem to be on the same path.
Please,
no.
stop interrupting me. I just want to say this. Hold on. What I'm saying is the mentality of the Sunni has caused a lot of good white people to then revert back to a racist mentality. I'm just saying what I've observed. As in, because a lot of black people... No, I know, but what I'm saying is, if the only people fighting against the savagery of the Sunni savage monkey beast is the people that are really nationalistic, etc. Excuse me, brother. Right. Okay. The problem in Speaker's Corner right now is that Sunnis think they can bully people and dictate what they say and what they can't say in Speaker's Corner. That's right.
Sunni's nothing to do with it.
Yeah, in Speaker's Corner.
I speak?
If you can't say
You guys are going in circles
because
and-
you're bullying, we're not getting in circles at all. I'm saying to you,
let me say
no,
something.
let me say this. Let me one this.
Say your point.
All I'm saying is this. No, I'm supposed to talk a lot. What I'm saying to you is very simple. That the violence in the last 5 months in this part has become from Sunnis. They go around intimidating people on camera and off camera, okay? Threatening violence and implementing. Of course, you didn't know? It's on YouTube. Come on now.
When you came in,
Okay.
when you came in, the thing you said wasn't in correlation with what he was talking about.
That's
So when you were talking about white, he wasn't mentioning white. He was talking about a particular sect, the so-called sect in Islam, that might be practicing certain kinds of racism, and you were equating it to being white. You never mentioned white. That's why I wanted to nip it on early, and now we're going to talk about.
No, we haven't gone a circle. I'm glad. In fact, I would more have liked, and I appreciate you coming, to have said what you said, because I actually wanted to speak to those people who are from that perspective. I don't know, EDL or whatever else, to get what they're saying, because most of the time they're talking to a Sunni monkey savage dog that's shouting and screaming.
Can I just say one thing, right?
Yeah.
Right. I don't live in London. I live on the outskirts, right?
Okay.
And the education system on the outskirts is wonderful. The education around London is not so great because there's a lot of knives and guns and and estates. But what I'll say is, right, my son, my middle son, that's my eldest son, has joined Bike Life, Street in London, and the majority of these boys are black, and it's encouraging them to put their knives down and their bikes up. And it's the most wonderful thing I've ever seen. It's brought together white boys, black boys, and they're not talking about guns, and they're not talking about knives. They're grouping together and they're doing amazing things, cycling around the streets, pulling wheelies, pissing off the police, weaving in and out. Yeah, but
I know what you mean.
They're integrating and it's wonderful. And we're teaching our little ones to grow up loving and being with everybody, no matter who you are.
I'm saying from my experience, this is where British culture has been going forward.
But it's changing.
But what I'm saying is, I would suggest to you that the change is because of these damn Sunnis. I'm saying that to you because most of the racism I'm seeing now is because of what they call it, whether the terrorist attacks are, whatever they call them, whether they're inside jobs or not. The point is, the way that Sunnis, as it is, the misrepresentatives of Islam behave day to day, that they act as though the earth is theirs, they're going to hang a flag, Islamic flag and 10 Downing Street, all these kind of mentalities. Please, let me finish, man. Please, I was a bit there, man. All right, Sunni, you heard of Sunni and Shia?
Yeah.
No. Right, and I'm saying to the majority of Sunnis, ISIS
Slow it down. Is that Ahmed Ali, yeah?
Well, ISIS are people.
No,
ISIS are Sunnis.
But this is it. That's misrepresented because we weren't aware that Sunnis were ISIS. We had been sort of told that Sunnis were the peaceful people, and ISIS was separate.
But when you come here, if you start saying things that they don't agree with, don't get me wrong, if someone talks against Allah or insults Allah, if someone insults the Prophet and so on, I feel offended. But I know it's because of the Sunni savage monkey beast. That's why I'm saying, right, let me refute the Sunni savage, show that this beast has nothing to do with Islam, then I think people would more respect. Just, even though you don't believe in Allah, even though you don't believe in Prophet Muhammad, you might just say, well, I won't say anything offensive, just so I don't offend the real Muslims, the Shia. Do you understand my point? But I'm saying because they're only saying it to offend the Sunni savage, because the Sunni savage is arrogant. He thinks I'm just born into it, I have a right to the planet, like they do. They want to go, you seen that Sharia thing? Have you seen that Sharia stick up? This is a Sharia controlled area. What kind of donkey is going to think to put that in London? A Sunni savage. That's my point. A Shia wouldn't think of something so stupid. I'm gonna make somewhere in England a Sharia cult. What kind of foolishness is that? Do you see my point? They're not in sync with anything. With nature, with themselves. They're distorted creatures. Exactly. Right, and I'm saying they're Sunnis and it's part of their religion. The good Sunnis know the least about Islam. The good Sunnis, Sunni donkeyism, and the good Sunnis practice the least of Sunni savagery. And I can break it down psychologically. I'm telling you, this is why for me. I'm saying...
Are you going to change it though?
I'm changing. Oh, the Sunni savage things, I done bun them away with the incense, bro. They're G run. I only dealt with them, bro. Bun them. But anyway, I really appreciate your interruption. What you have to say? Bro, do you see me? I'm saying, one of my things was, I was hoping to see a lot of...
The lady friend came in and wasn't talking about what he was talking about.
Brother, you're not getting it. I'm saying to you, one of my main intentions for today was to discuss with white people on the issues. So when she came in, and you tried... Exactly. Allah sent her, and the jinn in you tried to goddamn interrupt. Smoke. About the Sunni savage monkey. The Sunnis.
No, but
oh, the black issue.
No, but the Europeans are worse.
Oh, yeah, bring your backside in here. Come here.
Content over everything. From your humanity.
Come, man, say it straight. Man, don't listen to BBC. Man, don't listen to...
Bring your black... Come here, guys.
He's here.
No, him. No, not him. At least this brother has a bit of decorum. This Sunni savage, whatever the hell he is.
Everyone is being labelled.
Come on.
You mean him? You mean him?
He's not a Sunni.
You're pointing.
He's been affected by the Sunni savage.
I don't want too many people to, to mock me from my autograph. You know what I mean?
But it ain't happening when you oppose the East of the great intellectual black Shia, bro. That's not happening.
I'm not asking.
Why are they hounding you, bro?